Hello, hello! This is Dragondog from Daydreams of a Dragon, and welcome to Skyrim Special Edition. This is Chapter 2 and Episode 6 of my Let's Play. So let's continue. Okay. So, kill a dragon in Kind's Grove, but we have other things to do first, like returning the horn. Okay, where is Vilja? She couldn't have gone ahead, so she should have been somewhere close to me, but she isn't. Let's check in Riverwood if she's still there for some reason. It actually seems that she is. But we'll get back to her later. Let's finish why we're here now and go back to her after. Let's see if we can find them inside somewhere to give them the horn that they covet. Okay, no one here. Hello, are you here? Maybe on the back. Let's check in the back if they are out there. No one here. Let's keep looking. See if I can find anyone, maybe. No. That's my team. There's no one there. Let's go inside again, see if they actually are inside. Okay, maybe we can see them on the map. Is that... Yeah, let's go over there, try to find them. Yeah, there's a marker there. Hopefully... Hello? No? You don't want to talk to me. Okay, let's go this way then. No, okay. No way to get there. So we have the marker. Should we do... Wait. There. And there we have someone. Will you talk to me then?
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Windcaller.
Of course.
Well done.
Thank you.
You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Awesomeness. How will you recognize me formally? Is there some sort of coronation or what is the plan? Inigo, can you move to let this gentleman pass? Okay. We're going to... Is that where we're going to? No? Is he still standing in the way? Come on, Inigo, follow me. Follow me so that the good old gentlemen can pass, okay? Come on. Come on, boy. Come here. Okay, you passed him. Thank you. So we're going this way, we're going that way. Okay, and where are we going exactly? We're going out there. Okay, there's a marker. Let's go stand next to him.
The final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Okay then, let's step out on the board so that I can learn this word of power and absorb some of your power so that I can actually use it as if you were a dragon. What's the next step? Okay. Oh, thank you.
We would speak to you.
Of course.
Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Well, yeah, I can withstand that. I am Dragonborn. Do you have more? Or was that it? Okay, there's more. Okay, you did that again. Okay, there's one more. Okay, we've done this a couple of times. Are you done now?
You have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Thank you. I have other things to do, so I'll come back and look around at some other time. You're cool with that, right? You said it's mine, I can go around, do my thing. I have places to go and people to see and things to do. But you have a great view. Well, you would if there was anything to see because of the mist. Let's see, there's a dragon somewhere over here that I needed to deal with. But there are a couple of other things I can do as well. Maybe I should go back here first. No, maybe... Should I go there? No, let's deal with the dragon first, yes? And get that done. We can go back after. Dragons are dragons after all. It's my destiny. Oh, I'm hungry. Let's do something about that. And we also have to go back and get Vilja at some point since I forgot about her. But let's complete my meal first so that that isn't an issue anymore. Okay, let's go back then and pick up Vilja. We can't do this without her. Okay, at least I want the band and all of the band here. Let's go to the inn where I assume she was.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Cultists? Yes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn.
Oh yeah?
You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
And you think you will live through this? Coming here to threaten me? You will not. Can he be dead already? Well, that sounded like someone, and there seems to be a fire over here, so let's finish it. Oh, okay. They already finished it. Can we see if there's...
I know.
Yes, I'm Dragonborn, that's why. Let's see who that can be and what he's wearing, if there's anything we can use. Apparently not. So let's go pick up Vilja. Back to the inn we go. Like 7 dwarfs looking for Snow White. Okay, is that her marker? No, that was a dead person. Let's loot him too. He actually had some stuff I could use. Not much, but some. Let's read about it, shall we? What haven't I read already? Perhaps we can scroll down and find what we're looking for. Okay, what do we have there? We have something I haven't read. We have been set upon at every turn, but thus far we have been able to thwart the Thalmor effort of obtaining the relics of the Divine Crusader. As far as I know, my brothers have all fallen at their hand, but something tells me that they achieved our goal and the relics are safe, at least. Should the Thalmor happen upon any of the chests, there is no power short of the Divines which can open them. aside from the ring I bear, that is. I will keep it safely locked away here and hold the banner as long as possible, but I fear that the elements will overcome me before help arrives, and even before the Thalmor could find me. My only hope is that whoever discovers this ring will safeguard it, for it is the key of the legacy of Palinal, Whitesnake, and the Order of the Nine. Divines protect me. Okay. That wasn't what I was looking for. Let's see if we can find some other documents that... Villia's attack horns instructions. Off-topic instructions for Villia's attack horns. Villia's attack horns will allow you to give Villia specific combat target instructions without having to talk directly to her. In order to use the horns, make them favorite items and assign them to your hotkeys. This is essentials. If you don't assign them to a hotkey, they won't work as supposed to. Also note that the horns are considered armor when you look in your inventory, but they are not supposed to be equipped. When you press the hotkey, you will get a message in the upper left corner and the spell will be auto-equipped. Cast a spell on the target you want Villia to attack. If you hit the target, it shows a blue glow. If not, try again. Hint: you can tell Villia to wait. Try to get behind your target, cast a spell. Villia will attack from one side and you can attack from the other. Let's keep looking. What else haven't I read already? Okay, what can we find? Is there anything for me to read? Well, there is something, but where? There we have something. Let's read that, shall we? Or not. That was a little too much. Not what I was looking for. So let's see what I was looking for. If we can find something more. No bounty for a giant. By order of Idgrod Ravencrone, to all able-bodied men and women of Hjalmark, the giant located in Tolkien Stone Camp, have been harassing and attacking citizens and visitors. A reward will be offered. And another one. Let's see what it says. It's basically the same thing as before. Nothing new. Several. Oh, this is a new one. To all able men and women of the Pale, the giant located in Blizzard Ras. Yeah, okay. Is that also the same one? And this one seems to be the same one too. What else do we have in this? A letter from Folk Firebeard. Over the last few days, we have had some disturbing information come to light regarding the events at Wolfskull Cave and the summoning and binding ritual you interrupted there. Given your involvement with that event, I'm asking you to return to Solitude to help us once more. I'm wary of putting all the details in print. Please come to see me at the Blue Palace. Sincerely, Folk Firebeard. I will help you, okay? What else? Orders for Lorchlin. In recent weeks, 2 prisoners have confessed to worshipping at a Talos shrine in the hills above White River Gorge. This cult must not be allowed to grow any further. Find the shrine, hunt down any heretics you find there, take no prisoners. Alanwen. Well, we dealt with those. Orders of the cult, 2 cultists. Board the vessel Northern Maiden, docked at Raven Rock, take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn as Damon before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased. Well, we'll do that later. deal with the dragon. Well, no, while we're here, let's go to Whiterun and finish the quest there. I haven't discovered that yet. Okay, let's go here instead then. This will be a quick detour since we were here anyway, just to finish up the Elder Gleam quest. Oh wait, I went there to get Vilya. We have to travel back there to get Vilya. It's not like I've gone in the wrong direction before.
Heading to Morvenskar? I hope the Trail of Destruction, I mean, frivolity, ends there.
Well, we're here now, so let's find the priestess. Isn't she supposed to be around here somewhere? Over there she is. Let's go find her then. And we can get out of here. And is that this like the third time or something I need to go find Vilya? So let's hope I can remember to do that this time. Okay, is that you? Who was I supposed? Is that there? She is.
Do you have the Elder Gleam sap?
Not quite. I got a sapling.
But I can't run the temple without the support of people who are inspired by the Gildergreen. How can this little tree bring new worshippers?
Maurice said that renewal is more important than maintenance.
You're right, of course. It can be hard to hear the winds of Kinnereth when all you hear are the rabble in the temple. Death feeds new life. I'm sure that in time, this little sapling will grow into a new Gildergreen that will tower over Whiterun. Thank you.
You're welcome. I have a delivery from Idgrod.
Yorick's sister? Poor child. Magic runs deep in that family's bloodline. It's not always a blessing. Thank you for this. Something for your trouble.
Thank you. I like training in restoration
I'll
magic.
gladly share my knowledge with you.
I had already trained as much as I could this level. Has the Stormcloak uprising affected your duties?
Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
You're a priestess of Kinnereth?
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city.
No doubt.
After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days.
Well, nice talking to you.
Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
And with you. Let's move out then. So I slept for a few hours and did a little crafting. We were in my hometown after all. Well, one of the towns where I have a home. Let's have a bath. Yes? Hello, Inigo, are you coming?
How do you know if a dragon has been in your garden? Your livestock are dead, and your home is gone. It's not a joke. Dragons are no laughing matter.
Ah! I agree. That is a little harsh. Time for a bath. Let's sit down on the bench. Wait, where is Inigo? Let's go get him. I'm not taking a bath alone. Vilya, I took a bath with her yesterday. Let's get you in the bath too, Inigo. So, how can I do that?
What would you have me do?
Come on,
How
come
can I
with
help
me.
you, my
We're
friend?
taking a bath. We're taking a bath.
Fair enough.
So, go over there. Yes, keep going, keep going. I want you in the bath. Inside the bath. Okay, well, okay, good. You're in the bath. And you need to sit down. So,
Whatever
sit
you
down.
say.
Yes, sit down. Sit down, please. Can you sit down now, Inigo? Yes, sit
Good
down.
idea.
Please. Okay, sit down. Yes, yes, that's the way.
Do you
That's
still
the
need
way.
something?
Thank you. Right next to the waterfall, and I'll sit down too, and we can have a nice bath and talk like friends. Okay, sit down. I didn't want to stand up. Sit down, sit down, sit down, and
What is on
let's
your mind?
talk. The loot in your cell was full of arrows. I take it you prefer singing?
Yes. I have never been very good though. I enjoy writing songs, but sometimes it is more fun just making up words as I go along. Improvisation keeps the mind sharp and boredom at bay.
You wanna try something? If I ask you, would you sing something while we're traveling?
Maybe, but nothing too serious. I would rather save my proper songs for the Bard's College. For now, anyway.
Why?
Well, I know it is silly, but my songs are special to me. I would rather perform them in a special place. However, if you just want me to improvise something while we are traveling, maybe I can help you out. We will see.
I understand that you want to sing in a special place. How did you get those scores exactly?
It is quite a story. Are you sitting comfortably?
I am.
It happened about a week after the Dupan job and my betrayal.
Go on.
After the Dupan deal went sour, I managed to score a little skooma on the road. I used it and sat up all night staring at the stars. I decided I would end my life the next day. After what I did to Felix and you, I thought it best for everybody if I just went away.
I'm glad you're still around.
You are very nice to say such things. I am glad too. I watched the sun come up, then made a noose. My camp was high near the edge of a cliff. I fastened the noose to an overhanging tree branch. I used the last of my skooma, placed the rope around my neck, and jumped off.
And the branch broke. Go on.
I remember falling, the twanging noise as the rope went taut, a brief moment of pain, a snapping noise. I thought it was my neck. Then I was falling again. The cliffs rushed past me. I thought, well, the rope didn't work, but the ground will do the trick.
Ha!
A wide ledge hurried up to meet me. I closed my eyes just before the impact. There was a smashing noise. Then I was underwater.
Go on.
I thought, well, the ground didn't kill me, but drowning should end my sorry life. The gods had other plans, though. A current dragged me to the surface, coughing and spluttering. That's when I heard them.
What did you hear?
I heard clucking. I was in a river being swept through a large cavern. It was dark, but I could make out many cages on the bank. Chickens strutted about outside the cages. I could smell magic. I gathered my strength and hauled myself out of the water.
You could smell magic? This is a good tale, Inigo.
Yes, I know. It gets better. Hard to imagine, but true. Listen to this. Inside the cages, people were bound and gagged. Ignoring the chickens, I rushed over and tried to open the first cage I came to. It was locked tight. Suddenly, I felt a pain in my foot. A chicken was pecking at me. I kicked it away, but it came back with reinforcements.
Go on.
I was in a flapping, pecking nightmare. I tried to get back in the water, but before I had gone a few steps, I was knocked unconscious.
Attacked by chickens. Go on.
I awoke tied to a chair. There was a foul-smelling man studying me. I could hear the river nearby, but now I was in a crypt of some sort. Chickens and rabbits watched me from behind the smelly man. He said he was going to make me useful. I did not like the sound of that.
I bet. What did you do?
My options were limited. I had no weapons, but I did have a little time. This fellow liked to talk. I unsheathed my claws and went to work on the ropes that held me to the chair. The man seemed to have a bit to say, so I let him talk. He said he was a powerful wizard and that he had learned how to transform people into animals. Once transformed, he said I would want nothing but to aid him. He said he had a spy network of chickens and rabbits all over Skyrim.
Chickens and rabbits, huh? That explains a lot.
Yes, that is what I thought. I asked why only chickens and rabbits. He replied that once I was a chicken, no one would ever take notice of me again. A bear or a mammoth would be too conspicuous. Smaller animals make the best spies. I told him if he turned me into a chicken, I'd peck his eyes out. He told me that the change was not only physical. I would want to do his bidding, nothing else.
What was he hoping to achieve?
He said he was using the information his spy network gathered to cause hate across the land. He fed on hate. It made him stronger.
How did you get away?
I had spied a wooden door in one wall that smelled rotten. As soon as I felt the rope around me give a little, I jumped at the door. It burst open as I hit it, and the chair broke apart. I was free. The wizard screamed in anger and loosed a spell in my direction. I dodged his attack and ran down a long stone tunnel. I heard the smelly wizard begin to laugh. "There is only death that way," he yelled. "Good," I replied. "I've been seeking that all day."
Go on.
I ran for what seemed like forever. Eventually, I came to a vast chamber with a spindly spiral staircase leading up in the center. The floor was littered with dried-out bodies. They had been dead for hundreds of years, but as it turned out, they were still quite feisty. As I made for the staircase, the dead started to groan and move. I jumped over them and began to climb the steps.
Go on.
There were too many Draugr to fight, so I concentrated on climbing. Halfway up, I spotted an opening in the ceiling. The air was fresher up there. That is when I uncharacteristically tripped. I tumbled back down the stairs. Soon the dead reached me. They clawed at me. They held me down. Dry, cracked fingers tore my face to ribbons, giving me these scars. I almost gave up, and then something amazing happened.
What happened?
I realized I wanted to live. I realized that my life was still worth something. I realized that I could be the person my brother knew again. This realization gave me a strength I never knew I had. I fought back, shouting, "No!" again and again. "No, you will not have my life. No, this is not where I die. No!" I struggled to my feet, fighting all the while. I snapped necks, I broke arms, I gouged out eyes. Somehow, I made it back to the staircase.
Wow.
Yes, it was pretty amazing. If I had not spent all that morning almost dying, I wonder if I'd be here talking to you now. Anyway, I reached the top of the stairs, forced open the hatch above, and stepped out into daylight. I was only a few hundred feet from my camp. I stared at the tree with the snapped rope hanging from it for a long time. I knew I owed much, and swore that I would repay any debt I could. When I realized you had survived, I decided that if anyone was going to take my life, it should be you. You know the rest. That is how I got these scars. It is a good tale, yes?
It is indeed. It is a fantastic tale.
Yes, it is. Living it made me the man you see before you. Scars and all.
Follow me.
I guess I better stand up then.
Yes. And me as well. Well, let's get out of here then. A new day with new adventures. Let's go upstairs and go outside. But let's have breakfast first. Okay, I need to go back to Riverwood and pick her up. Okay then, one more try. Let's make sure we don't get distracted this time. It's like the what 10th time I'm trying to go and get Vilya, and I've forgotten or been distracted. Not this time. I'm here. I'm going to find her, pick her up, and reunite the band. It's gonna be all of us from here forth. She's still in the bath? Or is this a new bath? Was that
There's something
because
I'd like
I
to
told
talk
you
to you
to
about.
relax
Have you got a
here?
minute?
I have. Tell me your thoughts.
I have a present for you.
Oh, really?
It's something we often used at home when we wanted to talk and we were in a hurry. We call it a quick chat horn, and it's a bit complicated to explain what it does. Therefore, I've also written everything down for you.
Okay, quick shot horn.
When you are in a hurry, there are things that you probably don't want to discuss with me. And as you know, I'm rather talkative. If you use the quick shot horn instead, you can decide in advance what we are supposed to talk about when you call for me. It is a bit complicated. That's why I have written all the technical things down for you. I suggest that you read that before you try to use the horn. Then you will learn about that you have to have the horn as a favorite item, and that you need to use what we call a hotkey for it. If you want to, we can decide right away what topics you want to discuss when you use the horn. Else you can talk to me later about travel together, and then we can discuss the horn further.
I think I have to read the instructions first.
All right. Talk to me about travel together and set up the quick shot horn. I think you will like this.
Let's go.
Of course.
Well, it's done. The band's together. Let's see if we can get ourselves out of here and get some clothes on for most of the band. Let's see. Yes, they're with me. So let's move out and see what we can find. Which adventure or quest beckons this fine morning. Yes, we have dragons to slay. So let's go slay some dragons. No, in that case we can do all of that later. Well, actually, that is something I want. I don't think I can place markers. Yes, let's travel there. Is that a dead horse I see over there?
A lighthouse.
Is it cold?
Yes. I bet ships passing here is in need of all kind of guidance.
Or is there something else? Let's take that stuff. Where's the dog? Did he get lost along the way or something? Well, let's summon my mount and move out of here.
If you're really going to kill another dragon, I think you ought to put on better armor first.
Better armor? No. Hi-ho, Silver! This seems like a good time to end this episode, so I'll see you in the next one.